Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Revelio.
Inside and outside of the castle.
Protego!
You've been practicing. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Lumos.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here.
Potato.
It's the heart of the house. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras.
You mentioned Hogs...
You should be able to find...
Thank you.
Judge...
We did take a bit of a detour on...
Exploring ruin. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided on...
I'm afraid I can't take all the...
perfectly good boats and...
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path.
Very well. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
And we'll see you.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. Did I hear you and Professor...
She caught me off guard. I will say,
Yes, well, Professor Weasley... We don't know where this path we've in, and she may feel obliged to share
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, happily, you have the benefit... Speaking of Guy, why don't I show you the clever inch... Unfold it and... The map is enchanted to help you find...
This will be incredibly...
Now, sounds like you'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. I shall reach out. For now, focus on your classes.
Lumos. Is that all you've got? Bombard! Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego!
Easy.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. I know. Stupid Protego. Levioso! This cannot be your first duel. Let's just say...
Thank all of my students for this event.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Lumos.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a
Exclusive and...
Excellent. If you want to get the most out, whether it's joining a secret dueling, you just...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps so. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Don't you see the romance of it all? You and I, we are the stuff of poems. Our love is the muse of 1,000 rhymes.
It must be difficult to live in those remote hamlets with the ashwinders running about.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Little sisters
Professor
will be
Ronan
so happy
tends to
see
go on a
me over
bit.
the holidays.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure.
That life is behind me, I promise. It was an accident. Sorry, I'm sorry. Leave me, please. Come down a little. It was a long time ago. If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a flag. She says it's a boo, and he says it's a flag.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
What's this one about?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ah. Don't you find it chilly going out? It always everybody.
You must try it. Can't catch thieves.
Levioso. Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviator.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your... Splendid! Stay focused. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But that's it! Not to worry. Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Happens to the best of us.
Watch this.
Here we go.
There we go.
Accio.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Be sharp.
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this. There we go.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss. It took weeks for me to get in.
That's good to hear.
To put it lightly, I transferred here from Wagga. My mother received an offer. Before I knew it, we had left Yuga.
Is Wagadu much?
Wagadu School of Magic, but it never seemed intimidating.
Is Wagadu?
Its address is mountains of them. I remember the first time, and then it just met.
This may seem an odd...
Mostly, yes. But I did...
You can cast spell?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much... I must admit, however.
It's nice to learn.
Thank you for asking. I think... Until...
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
Revelio, if you're so.
You wanted...
I did.
Well...
What, Miss...
Of course, Professor.
Miss Onai... Expect to hear from...
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You...
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. Hope your first day's going.
I've been fortunate.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and... Well, better see to my charms homework.
Revelio.
I could spend all my galleons of honey teas and just on fizzing whizbees.
Professor Black was terrible to cancel Quidditch. That decision
Frankly, I'd rather limit my experiments.
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Regardless, in that regard, I've...
Professor Ronan.
In fact... Now, we've arranged to...
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Oliver, you've managed...
Can you tell me more?
J. Pippin's Professor...
I've never heard.
A spellcraft. I shall
There's an Ollivanders in.
There is. Most people are familiar. Mr. Ollivander is... I would trust no one else.
I'm eager to.
Very well. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsaya?
I'd like to go with
Glad to hear it. He'll keep you well clean.
Rookwood.
A rather unsavory local. Best. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed. Fixes things right. More...
I'll start on the task. This is the right area. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio. Brilliant. Protego. Revelio.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments,
Marvelous. Let us give... Remember...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio. Revelio.
This cannot possibly be as difficult.
Revelio.
I can't believe that.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Black is without a doubt the worst.
Revelio.
I wish the headmaster would come.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio. Revelio.
I can't wait till
Well, fancy meeting you?
Revelio.
I enjoy having lunch down by here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. I was glad Professor Weasley
Revelio.
asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? Certainly don't see that everywhere.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see.
Revelio. Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't.
Accio.
You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, and he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do?
Yes.
Perfect. And a short list. I just have to pop into a shop to find some. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. And the bond between... Do not be surprised.
That sounds wonderful.
I'll let you get to...
I have a terrible thirst, but I can't refuse it or do
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell... Though,
It's my first time.
Is it really? You'll have read it on the sign. How may I help you?
Professor Weasley sent me to...
You're the student, she said. I set your things aside in me. Is it not the most fascinating art?
A potion's
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake. As it's your first time in, I also offer ready-made drafts. But for now, what can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Protego! Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir.
Ah, Merlin's bait.
Not at all.
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy T. I keep the cart out here because I like a good... In addition to seeds, I have... But what's it?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
I'm just trying to practice.
Accio.
I told you not to go down that
Accio.
was standing behind a till counting
Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Lumos. Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
One never knows when society will